Hello, royal folks. Happy to see you all back on here again. Sign up for our free Royals newsletter, the 503 Royal News and Analysis from the Kansas City Star. First of all, before I proceed with anything else at the moment, thank you so much love and support. You should already be subscribed. I mean, really, what are you waiting on, guys? Subscribe now. And remind once again not to forget about the bell. And remember, if you like the content and want to be one of our insiders or have a say in what we write about, then become one with us on Patreon. It's where we share exclusive behind-the-scenes content, gives early access and talk to you more personally. Read more published on March 25th, please view link below for reading list. Let's start the video now. Prince Harry took its swipe to his stepmother Queen Camilla in the wake of releasing his memoir, Spare. Prince Harry, 36, made headlines on TikTok after an old comment about the Queen Camilla was shared online and aired again. In a now famous clip from an interview with Anderson Cooper on 60 Minutes, Harry used two short words to describe Camilla. He said of his father's relationship with Camilla when Prince Charles was married to Princess Diana, "Camilla was the villain, she is a wonderful woman." In the case of Charles and Diana, it was Camilla who came between them. She had to brush up her image. The frank statement again exposed the complex dynamics at play among royals. The re-emergence of these comments has sparked further discussions surrounding the ongoing rift between members of the royal family. These words tell us so much about the hurt and sense of betrayal Harry feels, casting Camilla as the villain in his parents' union. It also highlights the continuing battle within the firm to keep up appearances while privately fighting fires. Harry has been telling his side of the story, and that type of honesty is resonant to so many under similar pressures, balancing family expectations while trying to mitigate personal hardships. These are the kind of complexities that many can identify with, as they're not unique to royal relationships but instead mirror common themes across society. But a TikTok video posted by user Queen Diana Spencer shows exactly what that moment in the interview entails. Asked if he and brother Prince William had tried to talk their father out of the marriage, Harry answered, "Yeah." He replied, "We didn't think it warranted. We felt it was going to do more harm than good." Footage of Camilla and Princess Diana is placed side by side, both sitting next to King Charles at the time, when he was still a prince, which shows fans can see looking back truly stands for royal followers decades on. Many took to Twitter to express how loyal Prince Harry seems, and others have simply called him naive. "Diana would be oh so proud of Harry," one blogger penned. "I just wish that there was a way, Diana could have known that Harry would take up her mantle and fight for good. She taught him well." US Weekly had previously revealed that Camilla and Harry's relationship was strained, which they received from a source saying, "Camilla loathes Prince Harry and thinks he is lazy," adding she does not want Charles to be upset while he is going through treatment, so doesn't try to interact with him. However, the source said Charles is hopeful about reconciling with Harry but in a tough spot now. It is next to impossible that Harry can put his relationship right with William and Camilla, so won't happen. A palace insider told The Sun, royal biographer Clive Irving, who penned The King, The Life of Charles III, goes in depth about these emotional dynamics. The inner workings of the royal household have long been a source of public intrigue, particularly following Harry and Meghan's decision to step back as senior royals and their subsequent interviews. Harry, meanwhile, has been sharing revelations and taking public stands on a range of matters that have attracted controversy all around the world. But the video by Queen Diana Spencer also reminds us of just how long-lasting this tension is, and it really drives home the lasting cultural impact that was Princess Diana. Her influence on her sons, particularly Harry, is evident in his actions and statements. The public response reinforces the enduring emotional connection so many people feel towards Diana and her story. But more broadly, the turmoil within one family vividly illustrates age-old conflicts between tradition and modernity, duty to responsibility versus personal happiness, obligation of a public legacy against the necessity for privacy when it comes time to lick private wounds. King Charles's personal relationships will likely remain fundamental to the monarchy as he continues his reign. Many feel Harry's openness with regard to his mental health and willingness to shake up an institution that often appears stuck in time make him a symbol of change, resilience. The family he fought to protect, the legacy of his mother and the story that Alexei weaves about how far one person can take himself on a road flavored with liberal interpretation continue to inspire audiences across the globe. The controversy was elaborated by Christopher Anderson, as well. Harry and William have always had a rival in Camilla, Anderson told Us Weekly. Anderson said they begged their father not to marry her, and only reluctantly consented if Charles promised never to make her queen. If Camilla hadn't split up their parents' marriage, that title would have gone to Diana. William and Harry felt utterly betrayed when Charles broke that promise. The fact Harry's remarks are still making headlines a year on speaks to the lingering nuances that have yet, it seems, to be ironed out within royal life. The penchant for privy in royal private lives still rages amongst the public, and these revelations do nothing more than incite passionate discussion. They shine a spotlight on the tangled web of alliances underpinning British royal rule, which legacies and grudges feel close to hand. The new furor is likely to be another element of the House of Windsor's seemingly never-ending soap opera, which continues to enthrall die-hard royal watchers and casual observers alike. But as the saga continues to unfold, it has people wondering what that means for racism in Britain and more broadly about the future of the royal family. Can this ever be fully resolved? Will a younger generation of royals get out from under the shadow cast by their parents' disastrous romantic entanglements? These are questions that have been lingering through the monarchy watchdog circles. The British royal family continues its tradition of scandal and personal drama, a reminder that, whether or not you work in the royal firmament of a full-time professional family member, for Christ's sake, sorry Edward, royals are still just like normal families in some ways. Of course, the difference is that they live a pretty public global life and each fork in their road seemed to play out for an audience. This was also an opportunity to reflect on what that means for how we see family, promises and image in the public mindset. What spillovers onto public responsibilities through personal relationships change promised in private, owe more respect to person. Andrew Milligan, PA Images/PA Images via Getty Image. These are profound questions that go beyond the royal family and get at broader issues of trust, loyalty, even reconciliation. What do you all think of this news? So tell me in the comments below what you guys think. It's your opinions and thoughts that make these threads interesting. Guess we will have to wait and see. How will the family weather this storm? Only time will tell. And never miss a sizzling royal scoop like this. Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. It's as simple as that. I will see you again next time. Hasta luego.